Like these are dudes that's like if you take like T.I. and then but there's T.I. then there was Jason Jeter, you know what I'm saying? Or Shock and Luda.
But see, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
One of the most important reasons why I wanted to do this panel is because that they all do know T.I., but they don't know Jason Jeter. They don't know Shock. They don't know the people that actually write the checks. They don't know those people's names. They don't know their faces. So, you know, but it's not really the artist that's making the decisions and that's writing the checks. I mean, they're not the ones getting, I mean, it's somebody else behind the scenes doing those things. And so it's, you know, for those of you that really want a career in this industry, it's way more important for you to know these people than it is for you just to go kick it with T.I.
Because I'm going to tell you, for every major label artist that's a star that you see on MTV, BET, VH1, there's at least a staff of at least 240-some people that continues to keep that person a star. And those are the people you need to know.
And those are the careers that are available to you instead of just you know, all these things that you kind of see. There's so many careers behind the scenes. Once you know what they are, then you have a lot more career options and things that you maybe didn't even know were available to you.
Yeah, me and a partner of mine actually working on a book about that for that very reason. Right. Me and Ray actually started working on a book last year about jobs in the music industry other than being an artist.
Right.
Yeah. You know, I got a couple of friends that I went to high school with that now are teachers, and I go and do career day and all stuff with them. And like you said, everybody knows Tip, nobody knows Jimmy Iovine, everybody knows Dre, everybody knows Eminem or whatever. But when you start talking to people, a lot of kids really don't know that there are jobs other than artists and maybe managers.
Right. How about this? Have anybody? I'm gonna give you 3 names, and see if any of you have ever heard of them. Chaka Zulu, Jeff Dixon, and Sean Taylor.
Shaka Zulu.
Who is he?
I just heard of him.
Does anybody know who he is?
Not the wrestler.
That's the dude DTP, right?
Right. He is the co-president of Disturbing the Peace. That's Ludacris's manager and business partner. Jeff Dixon is the VP of Disturbing the Peace. Sean Taylor is the general manager of that company. If you were just to meet, if either one of them were in this room right now, with the stroke of a pen, they could change your life. You feel what I'm saying? Not if Luda was sitting here. I mean, he could too, but the odds of Luda actually signing an act are like infinitesimal. You know what I'm saying? Or if you look at, let's say 50 Cent. Is Shawn Wayne still with him? No. But even within those situations, there's always the man that's behind the man, or the woman in some cases. Like if you look at...
there's always a creative individual. The creative, what KP was talking about earlier, there's always the person, the artist, and then there's always the person that has to be constant and put up with all the BS on both sides. So what the artist want, all his claims and gripes, and then what they're trying to get from the record company or whatever the situation is, the show, the situation. And those jobs are just as important, because if not, it's all gonna fall apart anyway. You know, and there's so many more jobs that have that kind of responsibility that a lot of people like thrive off of, almost that have passion for. Like people have passion to be attorneys. They want to close the deal. They want to win the case. A lot of people have passion for that. You might not necessarily want to be on stage, but you might want to be the person that I want to be an A&R. I want to be the person that finds the next star, and I don't want to be the star myself. So it's a lot of jobs that are just as important, that have just as much passion, are just as necessary for you guys. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that wants to be a star or artist that they need, and so many creative people behind the scenes like that. So if you see one, if you see a T.I., if you see a Jeezy, you know it's a Kinky Big. It's going to be somebody like that. It's always the other person in there that is the creative, the business entity that has to facilitate all of that stuff and then get the wishes of the artist in the direction all at the same time.
Or even recording engineers win Grammys, whether you knew that or not.
Right.